patient's journey is a testament to resilience, a story of strength, healing, and hope. We go beyond treatment to redefine what compassionate care truly means. That's Tanner Health. That's care redefined. Learn more at tanner.org.
Oak Mountain Academy specializes in a customized designed academic approach tailored to meet the needs of our families. Our lower division prepares students with the necessary foundation to build excellence. Our middle division provides students with over 15 course offerings, providing them with opportunities to explore their talents and gifts. Our upper division provides personalized academic journeys, allowing them to achieve their dreams. I'm Patrick Uran, head of school, inviting you to journey with us. For more information, visit us at oakmountain.us, where every path leads to purpose.
National headlines and the local stories you care about. WLBB, Carrollton. News Talk 1330, FM 106.3.
And good morning. Welcome to Community Voice. I'm your host, Josh Engel. Today is Tuesday, November 18th. Not me checking the date because I never know what day it is. Thank you so much for tuning into the Community Voice. Today, our guests on the program are Oak Mountain Academy's Middle Division. We have the one and only Kimberly Robinson. She's the Middle Division Dean and UGA fan.
Absolutely. Go Dogs.
Yeah, go Dogs. They beat Texas this weekend, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. That was a good game.
I was in Athens. I didn't go to the game. I went to a play, but I was in Athens when it was going down. We also have a 6th grade student. This is his first year in the middle division. That's Alex Baldwin. And then we have my pal Sarah Rios from the 8th grade. She's about to go into the upper division there. I did want to remind everyone that this morning's program is being live streamed on our WLBB News Talk 1330 Facebook page, as well as our Graddick Communications YouTube. So if you have any questions or comments for our guests, please feel free to throw those in the chat. I'd be happy to read those out. Why don't we start by asking our guests a little bit about themselves. So good morning, Kimberly. How are you?
Good morning. Thanks for having us.
Of course. Always. So glad to have you on the program. Tell folks at home a little bit about you, and then we'll get into the middle division later.
Well, I am the middle school division dean. I've been on the mountain for 3 years. And prior to that, I did 30 years in public ed. So taught business classes, business ed, and I am just excited that I'm on the mountain because it's such a fun place to work.
Seems like a pretty fun place. Everybody's always happy, having a good time.
Oh, yeah.
Taught business. Check it out. So that's why you crushed the blazer, you know? You look like a hard-hitting executive.
Well, that's the plan.
Dig it. I love it. Well, Kimberly, thank you so much for coming on the show and bringing some awesome students with us. We got Alex Baldwin, 6th grade. My man, how's life at the middle division been thus far?
It's been really good. The lower school, I really like the middle school more.
Yeah.
And I've been at the mountain since pre-K4, which this is my 7th year.
Sure.
And I'm also a student ambassador.
All right, groovy. Okay, well, tell us a bit about you. Like, what do you like?
I really like Shark Tank.
Love
I watch it a lot, and also I'm really into sports like soccer and golf. My dad's been getting me into golf, so.
Check it out. Did you bring any products to pitch today, like a Shark Tank episode?
No.
Well, here's my idea. What about flavored coffee filters? Check it. Like imagine, the coffee filter has a flavor. Well, don't worry about it. I'll pitch it to somebody else. I'm going to go on Shark Tank. It's so cool to have you on. So you've enjoyed it thus far?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. So do you play soccer?
Mm-hmm.
All right. We'll talk about that more in a bit. By the way, cool glasses. What's going on there? Those are super cool.
Yeah, they're prescription.
Nice. Yeah, these aren't as cool as that, though. All right, let's throw it over to Sarah Rios. Sarah is about to go into the upper division. This is your last year in the middle division.
Yes, it is.
Tell us a bit about yourself.
I've only been in Oak Mountain this is my third year. I've been in here since 6th grade, but I've been having a whole bunch of fun here. The whole school is like tightly knit together, so it just feels like you're at another house. So it's like, house? Then OMA.
Yeah, you got 2 homes over here. And you got siblings and uncles and aunts over here, telling you not to chew gum. And, Auntie Kim.
Yeah.
I'm going to call her Auntie Kim for the rest of the show.
Oh, lovely.
That's so awesome. Check it out. Okay. All right. So you've enjoyed the time. So you've been there 3 years.
Yes.
And, have you, I know we'll be talking a bit more specifics here later, but, is there any extracurricular activities that have really stood out to you?
I really enjoyed the volleyball season here because I play volleyball. I do club volleyball. I'm actually having club volleyball practice today after school. So
what position do you play?
I play middle front row.
I don't know what they are, but it's
the net.
The
net. And
all
there's
right.
3 spots there.
Okay.
And the one right in the middle.
I could have guessed.
Yeah.
Sarah Rios, ladies and gentlemen. So glad to have you on the show. We're going to get back with you in just a second. And actually, you know what we could do? Why don't we throw it over to Kimberly? Kimberly, I hear a lot. We come on here and we talk about discovering your personal journey on the mountain. Could you tell us a bit about what that's all about?
Yeah, we really try to focus on each student. In the middle school, the goal is to figure out what they enjoy, what they're good at, what their strengths are, so they can build on that when they go to the upper school and beyond. So they figure out what path, what journey fits them best. And so we do a lot of things to promote that through our advisories, our convocation. We provide a lot of leadership opportunities through convocation, advisories, clubs, athletics, the student ambassadors, which both of these young people are part of our student ambassador group. And so we just really provide a lot of opportunities in the middle school, even through academics, to figure out, what their passion is and what path they want to go on.
Excellent. And there are a variety of options. I mean, we have a lot of Oak Mountain programs, and I feel like every time we discuss some new path or track, I didn't even know was possible.
Oh yeah, we explore a lot in the middle school. We have over 14 different enrichments that they rotate through their journey in the middle school, ranging from the arts to band, chorus, and then we have the entrepreneurship program. We have we just went blank.
That's
There's
how many
so many.
there are. There's so many.
But yeah, so we have so many that they just rotate through so they can find out, what they really like and enjoy.
Well, before we take our first commercial break, because that's how fast time's flying, tell us a bit about the family environment at Oak Mountain Academy.
Well, as Sarah alluded to it earlier, she said it feels like a second home, and it does. Between the faculty and the students, it's just one big family. We all care for each other. I see that in so many aspects of our kids, just taking care of each other or lifting each other up. Just the other day on the basketball court, just that camaraderie. The most recent, I see it all the time, but the most recent was, the basketball, our last home game. There was a lot of camaraderie between our students, and we have some 5th graders that get to play up on the middle school team, and they just included those 5th graders and just lifted them up and helped them, be a part of the game. And so just things like that, just those little small things is what makes it such a big deal.
Yeah, and you're talking about such a tight-knit group. It is very, I talked to you guys for a few minutes, and I feel like I'm on the volleyball team, even though I don't know what the positions are. That's super cool. That is really neat. I mean, everyone feels, like family.
Yeah.
Everyone feels like they're kin.
Yeah.
Well, right on. And I think, especially in the middle division, because I feel like that's such a time of transition. You're kind of transitioning from a kid into I better start getting ready to be an adult, learn how to pay taxes, and figure out what I might want to do with my life.
Oh yeah, middle division is definitely a unique one. Some days you're not sure what you're going to see when you walk in, just because some are trying to figure out if they're still that kid, and then they're growing into. You've got the ones, becoming the teenagers, working towards that adulthood. So it makes it fun every day, because it's never the same. So it's always fun.
Absolutely. Well, time is 8:39. We're going to go ahead and knock out that first commercial break. But when we come back, we're going to continue our conversation with Middle Division Dean at Oak Mountain Academy, Kimberly Robinson, 6th grade student Alex Baldwin, and Sarah Rios, 8th grade student, about to be a 9th grade student, as we talk more about discovering your journey in the Middle Division on the Mountain. Community Voice brought to you by Tanner Health and Oak Mountain Academy.
Imagine a place where every heartbeat is monitored with the utmost care, where emergencies are met with swift attention, and where cutting-edge technology enables precise and timely treatments. At Tanner Health, every patient's journey is a testament to resilience, a story of strength, healing, and hope. We go beyond treatment to redefine what compassionate care truly means. That's Tanner Health. That's care redefined. Learn more at tanner.org.
Oak Mountain Academy is a vibrant community built on innovation, academic excellence, and a 64-year legacy of shaping community leaders. I'm Patrick Uran, head of school at Oak Mountain Academy, inviting you to visit the mountain and experience firsthand the passion, purpose, and personalized education that defines our school. Come see how our mission and vision come to life each day. For more information, visit us at oakmountain.us so that you can discover your journey on the mountain, where every path leads to purpose.
And we're back. The Community Voice. Today is Tuesday, November 18th. I'm your host, Josh Engel. And if you're just tuning in, be sure to check out the live stream of this morning's episode with Middle Division Dean at Oak Mountain Academy, Kimberly Robinson, and 6th grade student Alex Baldwin, and 8th grade student Sarah Rios on our News Talk 1330 Facebook page. Feel free to share that link. Let everybody know the good work going down at Oak Mountain Academy. If you have any questions or comments for our guests, feel free to jump in the chat. I saw someone in the live stream. Shout out to Deborah Geist. I saw her tuning into the program. All right, well, let's jump right back into it. So, Kimberly, what kind of experiences do students have when they go on the middle school journey?
Well, we talked about the enrichments earlier. They have, over the 14 different enrichments they rotate through, just to give them the opportunity to try everything. And then we have our academics. We're really focusing on getting our students college and industry ready. And so we're doing that through a lot of ways, personalization, but we also are infusing it with some different teaching models. We use the Socratic seminar, where we're really getting the kids to think critically and ask the deeper questions and just, learn new things from each other, in addition to the faculty. And so we're facilitating discovery. And then we have also the project-based learning with a problem. So we give them a problem that they have to solve, but they're creating a project when they're doing it. And so it's just giving them more of a hands-on so they can apply what they've learned into that. And we're also giving it a global worldview when we talk about things. So how does it impact us here on the mountain? How does it impact our community? And then how does it go beyond that? And so we're getting them to think beyond just what we see every day on the campus. So we do that through a lot of things. We also have our house system. So each student, there's about 9 to 10 students in each house. We have 4 of them, kind of like Harry Potter.
Yeah,
sort of.
I'm holding it in. Yeah, every time I
knew
hear
that
it.
was coming. So we have different activities that they do through that. We have competitions. We have them leading convocations. So there's a lot of things that they learn that tie to the classroom through that. A lot of leadership opportunities, and we have our athletics. We have a variety of athletics. Even though we're a small school, we have a lot of athletics.
And you guys got like archery and stuff.
Yes.
Like what?
Yes.
That's crazy.
And my friend here, Alex, he's on the archery team, so he can
really?
tell us about that.
Archery and chess? I feel like you're a Bond villain or something. That's cool.
But yeah, we have archery, we have cross country, volleyball, basketball, soccer, golf, tennis, swimming. I'm sure I've probably left one out, but there's a lot. So every student can be on the team. We have a no-cut policy, so it's, it is the team. And that builds into that camaraderie that we were talking about earlier, that family environment. We have the team. And so they work together. They learn leadership skills there and then in the clubs too. So there's a lot of opportunities for the students to just develop all around. And our goal is to make them good, solid citizens.
So you mentioned clubs there at the end. Both of our students here are on the student ambassadors, right?
Correct.
What's
Yes.
that all about?
It is a program where we select students to come interview. They go through an interview process. They have to write an essay. And then when they are selected to be ambassadors, we put them through a training program. And so we're teaching them leadership skills like hospitality, how to speak publicly, just in general, how to be a elevated, almost like a mini executive.
Sure.
Some of those industry skills. And so they go through the training, and then we have them do different things like the ribbon cuttings. They speak and do things at the ribbon cuttings. They host families as they come in at our different gatherings. So it's just a way to, give them an extra dose of leadership training.
That's so cool. Do you guys get to use the big scissors? That'd be really neat. No?
Not us, but-
Okay. Well, you guys get to speak and stuff. And this is a great opportunity for that. Everybody's rocking their blazers today. We're talking about discovering your journey in the Middle Division on the mountain. Thank you, Kimberly. We'll throw it over. Let's see here. Let's throw it over to Sarah. So, Sarah, what kind of sports have you been involved in on the mountain? We talked a little bit about volleyball.
Yeah.
So, are there more? Tell me about
Yes,
it.
I've also been on the tennis team, and actually, not to brag, but Coach Parker, our tennis coach, has been thinking about putting me on the varsity team, so I'm excited about that.
Whoa.
Yes.
What's up? Check it out. Congratulations.
I've been doing tennis since before I've been in Oak Mountain. I used to live in Florida, and I don't want to say club, but it was like a different type of tennis.
Sure.
It was a little harder than Oak Mountain, but I love playing tennis.
You were prepared. You
Yes.
know what I mean? So, you do a lot of volleyball down there? I mean, it's like sunny.
Oh, no, I
so-
actually started volleyball here on the mountain like last year.
Cool. Check it out. So, well, what are some elements of that have stood out to you? Is it getting to bond with your team? That camaraderie stuff. Maybe it's just the personal accountability. Like you want to show up and do even better than the last time. What stands out to you? From being in sports.
Other than just like playing the actual thing, I like how it feels together when we're hyping each other up, because volleyball is a sport that's all about supporting each other and all about, I don't want to say sisterhood because there's also boys volleyball, but it usually feels like that as well.
Sure.
A big part of volleyball is communication, and really you can't really have a volleyball team without them like being friends and communicating with each other really well. And
You have to, because otherwise you're going to
not
bash
gonna
your
know.
heads
Yeah.
against it. Like, I've tried, and I've ended up, like, waking up, like, knocked out, because we're not talking. We're just kind of ramming in each other trying to get the ball.
Yeah.
But, so, all right, well, that sounds like a great experience.
It is.
And as far as, are there any clubs that have really stood out to you?
I've been in a few clubs, but my favorite one so far is the academic team. It's like trivia, but in like Jeopardy way, except you don't say what is. It's like, it's so fun. Like you get to really take out your nerdy side of yourself.
It's awesome, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
That's great. Well, do you have a strength in terms of like, some people, like I would have pop culture, I wouldn't have math or maybe a little history, but, what angles do you?
Me personally, I think a little bit of astronomy, maybe, and math.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. What do you think was behind the Tunguska blast of like 1918? Do you think it was a...
Not that far.
Okay,
Not that far.
All right. Well, I'll ask you about it next time. Dig it. I think it was the
Not that
Tarid
far.
meteor stream, probably. All right. Well, let's throw it over to... what a silly question to throw out to somebody. Hey, how about the Tunguska blast? All right. Let's throw it over to Alex. I'm going to ask you the same questions, man. Tell us a bit about your favorite athletic experience, and then we'll talk about clubs.
Okay, so my favorite athletic experience would definitely be, I'm also on the cross-country team, so I really like that, the meets, hyping each other up, like Sarah said.
like she was saying.
And it's just really fun. Coach gives us really hard drills. He really pushes us to our limits, and we all just hang out and have fun.
Cross country. So is that like... Clearly, I don't know anything about running. Is that like long distance, or is that like short distances quickly? Like, what's cross country all about?
Cross country, it's not really on a track, or it's most of the time it's long distance, like 3 miles, 1.5 miles.
On sidewalks and stuff, like.
No, it's not usually on concrete. It's usually, since it's called cross country, it's usually in like woods or grass or on a field.
So cool. Awesome. All right, so that's the one that's really stood out to you. Well, let's talk about clubs, man. Like, what are some clubs that you're involved in, and what's your favorite club experience?
So I knew how to play chess before I was in the chess club. So I'm in the chess club, archery, and I'm also on the academic team, and my mind just went completely blank.
You're not in memory club for sure. No, I'm just
No.
I mean, that's a lot of clubs, though. I mean, and you'll probably, here in just a second, we'll be talking to, like, Kimberly, and you'll be like, whoa, a poker club. You'll jump out. But chess is really, to be honest, are you a pretty good chess player?
Yes.
See, I may have to get you to teach me, man. That's so cool. So that experience has really stood out to you. We'll wrap up this segment. Before we take that last commercial break, we're going to go back to Kimberly here. Kimberly, maybe you could tell us a bit about the dynamic opportunities that are in the middle division.
Oh, there's so much that they do from the academics to the clubs to the enrichments to the athletics. I mean, even though we're a small school, I feel like we provide so many opportunities that there's so much, like they were talking about, that sometimes they get involved. They've got a lot going on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, each student just they have the ability to pick their niche, which is what they want to be in. We have some that are in builders that are, more service-minded. We have some that are in chess, the academics, and then the athletics just build and wrap around and support that piece where the camaraderie that is built within all those dynamic opportunities just, is just neat to sit back and watch all that form and watch the students grow to their fullest potential when they figure out what it is that they love doing. So that's fun part of my job, is to sit back and watch them flourish.
And it's reflected in how cool the students are. Every time they come on, we have a good time. They're always so cool. All right, time is 8:51. We're going to go ahead and knock out that last commercial break. But when we come back, we're going to talk a bit more about the middle division, academics, being college ready, industry ready, and so much more as we continue our conversation with middle division dean Kimberly Robinson, 6th grade student Alex Baldwin, and 8th grade student Sarah Rios. So stick with us. Community Voice brought to you by Tanner Health and Oak Mountain Academy.
Imagine a place where every heartbeat is monitored with the utmost care, where emergencies are met with swift attention, and where cutting-edge technology enables precise and timely treatments. At Tanner Health, every patient's journey is a testament to resilience, a story of strength, healing, and hope. We go beyond treatment to redefine what compassionate care truly means. That's Tanner Health. That's care redefined. Learn more at tanner.org.
Do the math. At Oak Mountain Academy, our average graduating class has just 12 students. We celebrate a 100% graduation rate with more than $10.5 million in college scholarships offered. Plus, 96% of our students are accepted into their top choice college. Do the math. Can you see the value of an OMA education? I'm Patrick Uran, head of school at Oak Mountain Academy, and I'm here to help you do the math. For more information, visit us at oakmountain.us so that you can discover your journey on the mountain, where every path leads to purpose.
And we're back to Community Voice. I'm your host, Josh Engel. Today is Tuesday, November 18th. I am your host, Josh Engel, and we have Oak Mountain Academy in the studio with us today, the middle division. So you never know what's going to happen, It's the middle division. Always so cool, always so funny. That's the thing, certainly the most funny division. Every time they come on, they're always killing me with the jokes. We got a middle division dean, Kimberly Robinson, and 6th grade student Alex Baldwin, and 8th grade student Sarah Rios. If you're just tuning in, be sure to check out the full podcast of this episode, or you can watch which will be uploaded to this station's website, as well as gradicommunications.com, or you can check out the Facebook live stream on our News Talk 1330 Facebook page. In fact, if you have any last-minute questions, feel free to hop in the chat. I'd be happy to read those out to our guests. But be sure to share it, spread the good word, celebrate these awesome students at Oak Mountain Academy. So let's jump right back into it. Let's jump over to Kimberly. Kimberly, what kind of academic experiences do students have when they go on their journey on the mountain?
They get a personalized approach because their class sizes are smaller. They get the opportunity to work more one-on-one with our faculty, and so it really gives them the opportunity to be pushed and challenged. And we do that. Our main goal is to get them college ready and industry ready. So whatever college they're wanting to apply to, they have what they need. And if they choose to go straight into industry, they have what they need. Our plan is to get them ready to be fully prepared for whichever path they choose to follow.
I'm so grateful for that, because when I was in school, there was just such an emphasis on, like, if you don't go to college, what are you doing? And I wish if I could go back in time, I think I would probably just learn how to underwater weld. I mean, you work like 3 months out of the year and make so much money. I mean, there are options available. And I think it's cool that you guys provide so many variables and opportunities so that they can find where their niche is. Maybe they have a logistical mind. Maybe they want to go into industry. Maybe they want to become a professor in English or something. It could be whatever.
Right. Yeah. And, we have that, like I talked about earlier, the different teaching methods that we're using to help, challenge and push the students, the Socratic seminar, the project-based learning with a problem, doing that international global view fusion where we're adding in the traditional with the technology. So we're really focusing all that. And, in the middle division, we're getting them ready to go to the upper school where they get to choose the journeys that they can go on up there. And there's an AP Scholar journey. There is the entrepreneurship journey, the world languages journey, and then there's even a customizable piece. So our goal in the middle school is to get them ready and prepared for that decision and that piece to go further in the upper school. And we have a really unique space now. It's called the Humanities Lab, and we actually have a ribbon cutting for that later today. And so our ambassadors are going to be part of that. And so it's a really unique space that has a stage, it has a conference area, it has a banquet area where it has 4 or 5 different areas where the students can function differently so they can do these different models and really have a really cool learning experience.
Super cool. How about that? The new Humanities Lab. Oh, okay, so now it makes sense. We got the ties and everything. Now you guys got a ribbon cutting. You got to be sharp. So, all right, well, Sarah, what's your experience been like in the new Humanities Lab, and how is it unique? How does it stand apart from other classrooms?
To be honest, when I first came into the new Humanities Lab, I thought, wow, this looks like a huge cafe. There's as Miss Robinson said, there's a few areas. They're all different. There's also 2 TVs there. 2 TVs. 2
TVs.
I know.
We don't even have 2 TVs in here. That's cool.
And honestly, I find it really cool because it feels very homey. Instead of a standard classroom with the white overhead light, the usual desks and stuff, the Humanities Lab feels cozy.
Like couches and stuff.
Yeah,
and the stage.
It has. I'm pretty sure it has a little couch thing.
So cool.
It's very cool. I love the Humanities Lab. I actually go there for first period.
Nice.
Yes.
What's your class for first period?
Multicultural language arts. Yes.
That's great. That sounds like a cool
it's
class.
a very good place to have Socratic seminars because there's these different areas and each group of people get to talk to each other, and it's
pretty cozy.
Pretty cozy.
Nice little station there. Awesome. All right. Well, it looks like we got about 2 minutes left. Have you had a chance to go to be in the human? Not yet. Okay, no. You will though.
Oh no, I actually have. Yeah.
Oh yeah. What's your favorite part about it?
I really like the swivel chairs where,
nice.
Well, there's a banquet which Sarah was talking about. There was where the couch is, but I really like the part there's a what is it called, a stack house bookshelf library.
Oh, cool, yeah.
And right in front of it is swivel chairs, and that's right in front of a stage with a TV.
What?
And I really like it.
That is so great. I'm going to bring my guitar and play on that stage. I don't know how to play guitar, but I felt like I should since it's a coffee house vibe. Awesome. Well, we're pretty much down to 1 minute. So if you have any final thoughts for us, Kimberly?
I just want to say that the middle school is such a unique place on the mountain. We've talked about, it's got that family dynamic. We're all one big group, and we all just love and care about each other. We have so many opportunities that these kids can just participate in, and like I said, the favorite part of my job is just sitting back and watching these kids grow and flourish and figuring out what it is they love. Just watching that growth is just so much fun.
Awesome. Well, if you would like to learn more about Oak Mountain Academy or the many scholarship opportunities, all the different methods by which you and your family can be a part of Oak Mountain Academy, visit oakmountain.us, or you can call 770-834-6651. Check them out on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Kimberly, Alex, Sarah, appreciate you guys coming on the show.
Thanks for having us.
All right, and we'll see you next time.